called The Punisher on, who was a male prostitute, and he was actually a very eloquent guy to interview. And he made it crystal clear that over an 18-month period, it was Cassie that did all the negotiating with him and facilitated all the payments. And in fact, Diddy was a kind of bit part player sitting naked in the corner watching the Punisher having sex with Cassie, who had arranged everything. So I can still see how that could be construed by a skillful lawyer as a form of coercion. But as Bill Maher said at the end, at the end of his show on Friday, when you have somebody like Cassie Ventura and she's talking about her love of freak-offs and can't wait to do them, it is hard, I would imagine, to sit in the jury and think, why would she say that if she didn't actually enjoy them?
And that's the big difference between, we can talk about...
Well, quickly, Ariel, quickly, and I'll come back to Matthew on that point.
Yeah, sure. I think the problem here with the question you just asked was the understanding of what being a woman in love with a man would do. So I think a lot of this is being, of course...
But you have, well, okay, but let me be direct, Ariel, let me be direct to you. Let me be direct.
Sure.
I don't know anything about your life. I don't know if you're married, not married, in a relationship with whoever. But let me just ask you, would you arrange for somebody whose name is the Punisher to come and have sex with your partner for money?
If my man was a billionaire who had the influence, the reach, the power of someone like P. Diddy, and he not only is my man, but he is my boss, and he has my life in his hand. And that's what he told me he was into. And that's what he told me he needed from me. How do I not do that? Whether or not I like it or don't like it. What choice do I have?
Well,
what choice? Seriously, let's talk about it. What choice does she have? I know a ton of people who tried to go away from Diddy, who tried to leave him, we'll call it, and they were not successful. He blackballed them. He hurt them. He tried to kill them. I mean, it's. I think the thought process of why people are being dense, like they don't understand why she would have done that, being in the position that she was in.
Listen, the Punisher told me that she actively enjoyed it, that they had a really good time. Over 12 months. They met a dozen times. I'm sorry. I think it was over hang on. It was actually a longer period. I think it was over a 2-year period. And they met up to a dozen times. And she was always, according to him, having a perfectly good time.
And
according to him, did he know whether or not she was drugged? Yeah. I mean, we all know she was not herself. We all know she clearly had to go to rehab for some type of substance abuse.
All right, let me bring Matthew in.
And I think for him to say, go ahead.
Okay,